Zik stepped off the interstellar shuttle, his three eyes wide with wonder as he took in the sights of Earth for the first time. He adjusted his translator device, ensuring it was working perfectly, and took a deep breath. The air was different here, richer, with an assortment of smells he had never experienced back on Trelox. His assignment was clear: study human biology and report back to his academy. As he walked through the bustling streets, he couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and nervousness. His first destination was the local high school where he was to meet his guide, a human student named Mia. Zik entered the school and was immediately struck by the noise and energy of the place. Students were everywhere, talking, laughing, and rushing to their classes. He spotted a girl holding a sign with his name on it. She had a friendly smile and waved enthusiastically. "Hi, you must be Zik. I'm Mia. Welcome to Earth," she said, extending her hand. Zik blinked all three of his eyes in confusion, but quickly remembered his research on human customs. He took her hand awkwardly and shook it. "Greetings, Mia. It is an honor to be here. Your planet is vibrant." Mia laughed. "That's one way to put it. Come on, I'll show you around, and then we'll head to biology class. You're in for a treat." As they walked through the school, Mia explained various aspects of human life, from sports to social hierarchies. Zik listened intently, absorbing every detail. They arrived at the biology classroom, and Mia introduced Zik to their teacher, Mr. Thompson. "Class, this is Zik, our exchange student from Trelox. He'll be joining us for the semester," Mr. Thompson announced. Zik took a seat next to Mia, who handed him a textbook. "Today we're covering human reproductive systems," she whispered with a grin. "Get ready for a lot of surprises." Mr. Thompson began the lesson, explaining the basics of human anatomy. Zik was fascinated but remained composed until Mr. Thompson mentioned that human males are fertile year-round. "Wait, what? Human males do not have a mating season?" Zik blurted out, causing the entire class to turn and stare. Mr. Thompson chuckled. "That's right, Zik. Unlike many species, human males are capable of reproduction at any time." Zek's three eyes widened. "This is astonishing! How do you manage population control?" The class erupted in laughter, and Mr. Thompson held up a hand to calm them down. "We have various methods, Zik. It's a complex system, and we'll get into the details soon." Mia leaned over and whispered, "Don't worry, Zik. It's a lot to take in, but you'll get the hang of it." Zik nodded, still trying to process this new information. He had a feeling his time on Earth was going to be more intriguing than he had ever imagined. The next day, Zik arrived at the biology classroom with a list of questions buzzing in his mind. Mia greeted him with a smile and a wave, motioning him to sit next to her. "Ready for another day of human mysteries?" she teased. Zik nodded eagerly. "Indeed, Mia. I have many questions about your reproductive practices." As the lesson began, Mr. Thompson launched into a more detailed explanation of human reproductive systems. Zik's hand shot up almost immediately. "Yes, Zik?" Mr. Thompson asked, clearly amused. "Mr. Thompson, how do humans control their population if males are always fertile?" Mr. Thompson smiled. "That's a great question, Zik. Humans use various methods of contraception to control reproduction. These methods can be hormonal, like birth control pills, or physical, like condoms." Zik's eyes widened. "Fascinating. And these methods are effective?" "Generally, yes," Mr. Thompson replied. "They are quite effective when used correctly." Mia leaned over and whispered, "I'll explain more later. There's a lot to cover." Zik nodded, scribbling notes furiously. As the class continued, more information about human reproductive health and practices was revealed, each fact more astounding to Zik than the last. By the end of the lesson, Zik felt a bit overwhelmed, but also incredibly curious. After class, Mia and Zik headed to the library. Mia pulled out a few books and started explaining the different types of contraception and their effectiveness. Zik listened intently, occasionally asking questions. So, humans have developed these methods to plan families and manage population growth? Zik asked. Exactly, Mia said. It's about giving people control over when and if they want to have children. Zik thought for a moment. In Trelox, we rely on natural cycles, and our population is strictly regulated. This level of control and choice is remarkable. Mia smiled. Well, we're not perfect, but we've come a long way. Do you want to visit a clinic? They can give you even more detailed information? Zik's eyes lit up. That would be wonderful. The following day, Mia took Zik to a local clinic. Dr. Anderson, a friendly and knowledgeable physician, greeted them and was more than happy to answer Zik's numerous questions. She explained the science behind different contraceptive methods, how they were developed, and their impact on society. This is all very enlightening, Zik said. Your species has developed such intricate systems for managing reproduction. It is very different from Trelox, where everything is dictated by natural cycles. Dr. Anderson nodded. Every species has its way of managing reproduction. Our methods have evolved over time to meet our unique needs. Mia could see that Zik was deeply engrossed in the information. Ready to head back? She asked. Zik nodded. Yes, thank you, Dr. Anderson. This has been incredibly informative. As they walked back to the school, Zik turned to Mia. Your world is full of surprises, Mia. I look forward to learning more. Mia grinned. And I look forward to teaching you. There's so much more to explore. The following week, Zik and Mia were back in the biology lab, preparing for their next adventure. Today, they were going to delve deeper into the social aspects of human reproduction. Mia had arranged for them to attend a seminar on family planning at the community center. As they walked to the seminar, Zik peppered Mia with questions. So humans not only use contraception, but also have entire programs dedicated to planning families? Mia nodded. That's right. Family planning helps people make informed decisions about having children. It's not just about contraception, but also about education and access to health care. The seminar room was filled with people of all ages, listening intently to a speaker from a local family planning organization. The speaker, Ms. Carter, talked about the importance of understanding reproductive health, the availability of various contraceptive methods, and the support systems in place for parents and children. Zik was fascinated. He leaned over to Mia and whispered, "This level of organization and support is incredible. It shows how much humans value choice and education in reproduction." After the seminar, Zik and Mia approached Ms. Carter, who was more than happy to answer Zek's questions. "Miss Carter, how do these family planning programs impact your society?" Zik asked. "Well, Zik," she began, "they have a profound impact. They help reduce unintended pregnancies, improve maternal and child health, and empower individuals to make choices that are best for their lives. It also helps with economic stability and overall societal well-being." Zik nodded, absorbing the information. "In Trelox, our reproduction is strictly regulated by the government. It's interesting to see a system where individuals have so much control." Ms. Carter smiled. "It's not perfect, but we've made great strides. Education and access are key." As they left the community center, Zik was deep in thought. "Mia, I am beginning to understand the complexity of human reproduction and the importance of education and choice in your society." Mia nodded. "It's a lot to take in, but you're getting it. There's still more to learn. How about we head back to school and work on your report?" Zik agreed, and they spent the next few days compiling all the information he had gathered. Zik was meticulous, detailing the differences and similarities between Treloxian and human reproductive systems. He highlighted the role of education, the various contraceptive methods, and the social aspects of family planning. One afternoon, as they were wrapping up their work in the library, Mia looked at Zik with a smile. "You know, Zik, You've really embraced this project. I think your report is going to be amazing. Zik smiled back, his three eyes gleaming with satisfaction. I could not have done it without your help, Mia. Your guidance has been invaluable. Mia blushed. Thanks, Zik. It's been fun teaching you about our world. As they finished up, Zik felt a sense of accomplishment. He had not only learned about human reproductive systems, but also gained a deeper appreciation for the complexity and beauty of human culture. His journey on Earth was turning out to be more rewarding than he had ever imagined. Zik spent the next week refining his report, ensuring every detail about human reproductive systems and family planning was meticulously documented. Mia continued to assist him, providing insights and clarifications whenever needed. Their bond had grown stronger, built on mutual curiosity and shared knowledge. One afternoon, Zik stood in front of his classmates, ready to present his findings. Mia sat in the front row, beaming with pride. Mr. Thompson gestured for Zik to begin. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Greetings, classmates. My study on human reproductive systems has been enlightening. I have learned that human males are fertile year-round, a fact that initially shocked me, given my species' strict mating season. The class chuckled, remembering Zik's outburst during that first lesson. Zik continued, Humans have developed complex methods of contraception and family planning. These methods empower individuals to control their reproductive choices, enhancing both personal and societal well-being. This level of control is in stark contrast to my home planet, Trelox, where reproduction is governed by natural cycles and strict regulations. He paused, letting the information sink in. The human approach to reproduction highlights the importance of education and access to health care. Family planning programs reduce unintended pregnancies, improve health outcomes, and support economic stability. These programs reflect a deep respect for individual choice and societal responsibility. Zik concluded his presentation with a heartfelt note. My time on Earth has taught me the value of understanding and respecting different cultures. Humans and Treloxians may have different approaches to reproduction, but we share a common goal: the well-being of our societies. I am grateful for the opportunity to learn from you all and to share my findings with my academy back home. The class erupted in applause. Mr. Thompson stood and smiled. Excellent work, Zik. You've provided a comprehensive and thoughtful comparison of our reproductive systems. We're glad to have had you here. After the presentation, Mia and Zik walked to the park to celebrate. They found a quiet spot under a large oak tree, the summer sun casting dappled shadows on the ground. You did great, Zik, Mia said, handing him a soda. Your presentation was insightful and well delivered. Thank you, Mia, Zik replied, sipping his drink. I couldn't have done it without your help. Your explanations and insights were invaluable. Mia smiled. I'm glad I could help. It's been a learning experience for me, too. Seeing our world through your eyes has made me appreciate it even more. Zik nodded. I feel the same way. This experience has been more than just an academic study. It has been a journey of understanding and friendship. As they sat in comfortable silence, Zik reflected on his time on Earth. He had come here as an alien exchange student, eager to learn about human biology. He was leaving with a wealth of knowledge, a deeper appreciation for cultural differences, and a lifelong friend. Mia, Zik said softly, breaking the silence. When I return to Trelox, I will share not only my findings but also the spirit of curiosity and friendship that I've experienced here. I hope one day our worlds can learn from each other and grow closer. Mia's eyes sparkled. I'd like that, Zik. Maybe one day I'll visit Trelox and learn about your world, too. Zik smiled, his heart full. I would be honored to show you my home, just as you have shown me yours. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Zik and Mia knew that their friendship had bridged the gap between two worlds. Their shared journey had laid the foundation for greater understanding and respect between their species, proving that learning and friendship have no boundaries. Subscribe to watch more amazing sci-fi stories.